Okay, so sorry about that. Technical difficulty.
What do we miss? The 4 cups of water?
Yeah.
So 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water.
Yep.
Boil it until you heat it until it boils, and you turn it down to simmer for about 15 minutes.
Yep.
Hang on, let me make sure I got the right amount in there. Not enough water and your rice is kind of hard. Too much water and your rice is soggy.
Mom messaged.
Yeah, we'll get back to your mom in a minute. You want me a squeezer? Want to squeeze? Oof, can you open up one of those butter things? I might put a little bit of something green in here to go with this too.
Yeah.
So this is a real plain rice, there ain't much to it. Not on my counter, dude. I get the rag over there and wipe that butter off the counter. Pour 6 clean dishes in it. Alright, I squeezed as much of that garlic stuff out. Let's throw some of this adobo in there. About the time we can take this off the burner, we'll swap this on. Let's find something green to throw in there. And we have cilantro. When summer comes, we'll have our own green stuff we'll be making ourselves. We'll be growing it.
Yes, we'll make mint tea, and we'll mix mint into some stuff. And
not just mint, I have a pot of green herbs I usually do too. Alright, I have made this mistake multiple times. Do not grab these pot handles thinking they're heat resistant.
And then,
they are in fact
and
not.
when you're going to make bone soup?
Oh, no, bone soup's already happened for the year.
Oh.
What we're going to do in June or July is a full turkey dinner. Then we'll have another bone for bone soup, but it'll probably be another round after we gather all the stuff from the next round of holidays. I need a stir. Giant one. Alright. So, now, let's go ahead and heat up that peanut butter. Along with this butter here. You definitely want to cover this in the microwave because exploded peanut butter all over your microwave is a mess.
Okay.
And peanut butter scorches really easily. So you can't just heat the living hell out of it or it'll catch on fire.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do that in your kitchen. That's just stuff that needs put away.
Let's add some mild sauce.
No, we are not adding mild sauce. So we're going to start it for 30 seconds and see how soft it gets. We're going to mix in this Asian sauce. While we're waiting, grab my grabbers, come over here. I need you to sit there and stare at that. Get these out. Now, we're probably not going to put them in the oven yet. That's why I haven't bothered to preheat it, because we have to leave.
Okay.
And I don't want to leave things cooking when I'm not here.
Oh, right, we have to do that.
Yep, we have a thing to do. What thing do we have to do? Tell everyone. Whose birthday is it?
My mama's.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how old she is?
No.
Not a clue? 60s, 70s?
60s, I think.
Is she Grandma's age? I think she's about Grandma's age, right?
Yeah.
Grandma's 66. Alright, look. I have 6, so that's 1 for each day of the week, plus an extra for the weekend. Usually how I plan out my things. Or an extra for Xander, if he wants one.
Yeah.
Are you willing to try the peanut butter chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. I cooked the cat's, although also I cooked the cat's chicken livers. It stinks, and it's rubbery. Cats love it.
Yeah, the cats will eat it. The cats will eat anything meat.
A little bit more on this.
The cats will eat anything meat, right?
Well, unless they start getting picky. These cats have been trying to be picky lately. They think I'm going to bring them something else when they go over there and don't like what I put there. One of the problems of feeding your cat a very varied diet is that sometimes your cats can start to get picky and won't eat certain things. But my cats aren't quite that dumb where they realize that after it sits there all night, it ain't getting changed out. If they want food, they're going to have to eat it.
Yep. Don't worry, but they are dumb enough to eat anything.
Yes, okay, kid. We're not watching the cats. We're not cooking them. Here, get the chicken, rice.
We are cooking the cats.
We are not cooking the cats. The cat tastes awful.
Yeah, we're cooking the cats. Pop the
I'm
cats.
getting this to be liquid enough that I can pour it. Oh, that's good enough. All right, let's open up that Asian sauce and mix that in there. The scissors. Oh. I mixed the butter to make that a little more consistency. What are you trying to blow?
Heat. Boiling.
That's the butter.
Yeah.
So, there is...
Now we use a knife to stir
This is
it.
not an original idea. They do have peanut butter chicken. This is just a... What can I make that's close to that? That's where I got the idea. There is peanut butter chicken at, like, your, like, Chinese buffets.
Now we use a knife to stir it.
No, we don't. Use a rubber spatula that I had in one peanut butter. I should get. I don't want to use that one. It's sitting in liver water.
Ooh, yummy.
No. Alright. So after you mix this all together, you pour it onto the stuff and hope it doesn't taste awful. And then you bake it at 350 for probably no more than a half an hour. Hopefully.
Okay.
I want to check that my chicken's not pink in the middle. Chicken's one of those things you cannot have undercooked.
Okay. And why?
Because salmonella can penetrate itself all the way into the internal parts, so you want to make sure there's no pink in it.
Okay.
Beef is a little different than that.
Okay.
Beef, I don't think, is a common carrier of salmonella. It has other types. Don't mess people up. Doing this carefully, because you see it's kind of sloppy.
Yeah.
I put the plate under it.
Yeah, it's very liquid.
Let's smell it. Is it any good?
No thanks, I don't want to smell it.
You're not gonna. Well, you're not gonna smell it. You're gonna smell it if you eat it. Thought you were gonna try to eat it. You're not gonna try to eat it.
Doesn't smell good.
Don't you like peanut butter?
No.
Then how are you gonna eat this if you don't like peanut butter?
Doesn't. I like peanut butter with things.
With chicken?
I don't know. I never tried it.
Can you go ahead and get me the foil out, please?
Foil. Where do you keep that?
Cupboard over there by the door.
Here?
Over there. On the island. Keep going. Now turn around. Right in front of you.
This?
No, look down. The drawer.
Oh. The drawer? Tin foil?
Yep. Why do they call it tin foil?
Because it's tin and it's foil.
It's not made of just tin. More accurately, they call it the aluminum foil. But aluminum foil, like pop cans, is a amalgam. That is the correct use of the word. Or alloy, actually, is the correct word. It's an alloy of tin and aluminum. So your pop cans aren't straight aluminum. So is this stuff. It is aluminum and tin. That's why people call it tin foil. Although it says clearly aluminum foil. We're just going to cover this for now. Oh.
What?
I had a show that I was recording, but I can see the credits are on now, so I'm actually good. Alright, I want this to come to a boil. Excellent. Now that it comes to a boil, you turn all the way down to low, and you simmer it for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, you can go ahead and stop for now.